Hey everyone, welcome to my luxury inspired room tour. So I'm going to be taking you on my room tour, and it's really luxury inspired just because of how much I enjoy the brands that I do shop for, as well as I really do like the aesthetics of red. So red is my primary source of color choice that I chose for my room, and then I just accented it with some neutral colors like black and white. So let's get into it. So this is the beginning part of my room tour. As you can see, this is where I have all of my clothes and my chest of drawers. I actually got this at Ashley Furniture Warehouse. I highly recommend them. This furniture has lasted me a long time since we moved in here. As well as this is my TV. It is the Samsung TV, and I use this whenever I have some downtime in the evenings and I just want to kick back, relax, and watch some TV on my bed. And this is my monk. My mom is really into religious figures, so she wanted to get me something that would help protect my room. So she told me to put it in a really high spot in my room so that way it can overlook everything and just make sure everything is guarded. So I really like this piece. It's really detailed if you were to look. He has like hair stubbles on him, his beads are real. It's just really amazing figurine, and I absolutely love this guy, and I'm happy that she got this for me. As well as you'll be able to tell in the room, I like to have a lot of destinations that I've traveled to. So I have a lot of like Paris photos, I have some New York photos, and a lot of England stuff just because I'm really obsessed with England and I absolutely love the country. So yeah, and as you can see here, I did do a custom decal with the monogram on my wall just to make it like a little bit of an accent. If you do want to see a video of how I did that, definitely let me know in the comment section down below and I can definitely shoot that video for you. But it was super simple and I ordered a lot of the things off Amazon. It's just really time consuming, but definitely worth it. I love how it accents the room a little bit more. And then as you can see, I do have an area of my room where I keep all of my Louis Vuitton boxes. I'm starting to lose some space and it's not really gonna be a lot more left for me to put more. So I definitely have to start figuring out how I'm going to be organizing that section a little bit better just because I don't want it to look a little bit overcrowded. But definitely liking this area, and this is where I shoot majority of my videos. And then I did get this ottoman custom made. It is a red leather ottoman and I absolutely love it. I just pour a lot of my other unused essentials in there. Moving forward to my photo here, this is probably one of my favorite photos that I have in my room just because it fit the room aesthetic perfectly with a black and white frame and then has little pops of red in it, which I absolutely love. And I visited England recently and I had to take photos of myself at the booth, so I was really happy about that. And I just really love how aesthetically pleasing this photo looks, and I really feel like it ties the room together. Moving forward to my bed area. So I do have black and white sheets, and then I have accent pillows on there as well. And then I do have a nightstand. This nightstand is probably like my junk drawer. It has so much of my junk in there that I'm not going to show you into detail. I just toss all of my knickknacks, all of my small papers, whatever I can not know how to organize, I just toss them all in there. So we're definitely not going to look in there. And then I actually do have a custom mural or collage made that my sister made for me. So I ordered a lot of the postcards that you can actually purchase at Louis Vuitton, and then she was able to put them all together and put them into a frame, and I absolutely love it. It just really goes with the room and just ties it a little bit together. As well as you're not going to be able to find anything similar to this anywhere else, so I'm really happy that she custom made that for me. So I do have three little buddies that I keep with me on my bed at all times, and this one I actually build at Build a Dino. There's only actually one location in the States, I believe, if I'm not correct, and that was in Florida, so I thought that was pretty unique just because a lot of people do Build-A-Bear, but for me I wanted to be different, and I found this Build a Dino, so I decided to do it, and his name is Little J. And then I do have two other stuffed animals. One is the Fortnite llama, which I was hugely obsessed with a little back when Fortnite was really popular. And then I do have another little koala bear that I thought was pretty cute, so I decided to keep him in there as well. So this frame is kind of like my childhood in a frame. I was really obsessed with collecting Yu-Gi-Oh cards when I was younger, and these cards are my prized possession. They are probably my rarest cards to date, and they are framed individually in a PSA grading frame, as well as they're just really expensive now and really hard to come by. So I did end up selling one of my cards. There was the Magician's Force Dark Magician Girl, just so I can help fund some future purchases that I wanted to get. But as you can see, the cards are in plastic sleeves, and then they're in a frame on its own. So then I just found this frame all together, and I was able to put them all in one. So I really like how this looks. This looks on my wall, and it just reminds me of my childhood when I was younger. So I just, every time I wake up in the morning and I look over, I see it, and it just gives me some happy vibes. So I really do like that. So moving over to this corner of the room, I do have two paintings of two of the very iconic landmarks that I find that in my opinion, are really worth the visit for. So when I went to Paris and I saw the Eiffel Tower for the very first time, I was like starstruck. I couldn't believe that I was actually there, and I was super happy to finally see it. And then for the Statue of Liberty, I was really happy because I went to New York City when I was younger with my brother, and we were able to take the ferry to the Statue of Liberty, and I just thought it was an absolutely amazing landmark. So that's why I have these two photos here. Whenever I wake up or whenever I look at them, it just brings me back to the time that I vacationed there, and it just brings a lot of happy memories. So I really do love these paintings. Okay, and now moving on to probably the most exciting part of my room. It is my closet. And before we actually moved into this house, the closet was very small and very like cookie cutter. So my dad actually helped remodel my closet for me and made it a little bit more unique and give me a little bit more space. So this is it. So this is my closet. It looks like a holy mess, but it actually has some organization to it. I do keep a lot of my long t-shirts or long pull-up shirts here. And then I do keep a lot of my pant legs and stuff on this side of the closet, as well as I do keep a lot of my shoe boxes and some of my hats there as well, and some of my Louis Vuitton shopping bags. I am a hoarder and I do not get rid of anything, just in case. You never know, right? We never know when you're gonna need it. And then moving towards this side of the closet, I actually do have all of my jackets and my ready-to-wears. So fun fact about this closet is I did install little lights. That way it'll be a little bit easier to look through, because these closets, because my dad remodeled it, they are pretty deep. So on this side, I actually do keep a lot of my sweaters and a lot of my jumpers in here as well. And then featuring the main section of my closet is just where I keep a lot of my Louis Vuittons or a lot of my crew necks and stuff like that. And I do keep some of my bags and some of my other pouches there as well. And then some more shoe boxes. And then looking at the top, that is where I keep all of my school textbooks, just because you never know when you're gonna ever need to reference them ever again. So I do keep a lot of my stuff. I am like a huge hoarder and I don't like to get rid of anything. So there's always a place for something, and I always have it. I always know where it is, so I'll never lose it. Last but not least, a part of my closet, I do have my scarf rack, and it is like a New York City backdrop, because these things do look like the New York City skyline, and I do keep a lot of my scarves and my ties in here as well. And then I do have my one adjustable strap that I do use for one of my mini pochettes when I wanted to convert it into a little crossbody. So I absolutely love this this rack. It just goes with just about everything in my room. It fits that perfect aesthetic of New York City, Paris, England, Europe in general. So I absolutely, when I saw this, I just had to purchase it. And I feel like it's really unique, and not a lot of people have these kind of things. So definitely worth the purchase if you were able to find it. I believe I did get this at Bed Bath & Beyond. No, Bath & Body Works? No, what is that place called?
Bed Bath & Beyond?
Is that the place with all the knickknacks and stuff?
Like the furniture and like...
Yeah.
I think so. HomeSense?
HomeSense, yes, yes. I did get this at HomeSense, so if you do have HomeSense where you are, definitely check it out, and you can probably be able to pick one of these up. So moving on to probably one of my other favorite parts of my room, it is my shoe rack, and this is where I keep all of my designer shoes. My mom was really hesitant for me to have this in my room just because who has a shoe rack in their room? But I just decided that I needed to have it here just when I'm done picking my outfit for the day. I come straight here to decide what shoes I'm going to wear. Stay tuned for my next week's video where I'm going to be doing a whole my designer shoe collection video, so definitely stay tuned for that. But I absolutely love these shoes. I'm running out of space. As you can see, I have only like 1 or 2 spots left for shoes, so I'm definitely going to have to figure out how I'm going to be able to organize them when I get more. But that's just another issue on its own, so definitely stay tuned for that video. And last but not least, this is my bathroom. We're not going to go into too much detail. I actually do share this with my brother, so it's kind of like a Jack and Jill style, where we have one sink for each other, and then we just have our own little section. But that's not something that you guys really need to see. So yeah, so that concludes my room tour. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Question of the day is, what is your favorite part of your own room? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.